It's Fuck Yeah Friday.
Fuck yeah!
Get ready for some wins.
Welcome to the Be It Till You See It podcast, where we talk about taking messy action, knowing that perfect is boring. I'm Lesley Logan, Pilates instructor and fitness business coach. I've trained thousands of people around the world, and the number one thing I see stopping people from achieving anything is self-doubt. My friends, action brings clarity, and it's the antidote to fear. Each week, my guests will bring bold, executable, intrinsic, and targeted steps that you can use to put yourself first and be it till you see it. It's a practice, not a perfect. Let's get started.
Hello, Be It Babe. Happy Friday. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe how fast this month has gone. I'm like losing my mind. It's going so fast. It's actually been a whirlwind. So some of the wins I'm going to be sharing with you with my personal self this week and next week and the week after, just like I got a lot of wins to share. And I don't say that in a bragging way. And I say that, I hope you because you're listening to this, you understand. I say that in a, oh my goodness, it's been such a whirlwind. I've celebrated them in the moment, but I wanted to do a decompress and then do another celebration with you guys because I want to kind of explain why they're such big wins. I think that also makes celebrating your wins really, really fun because I know for a lot of you, celebrating a win before it's like the biggest thing, the most perfect thing before it's over is really hard to do. So I've been celebrating some wins, but I want to share with you some of these other wins we've had that have been shared, and they're a big deal, and they're a big deal because of you guys. So anyways, here we go. First of all, your wins, of course. So Sonia from agency, and she's also in my round 2 of Elevate, she said, FYF, the sun is shining. I have the whole day off and going out with girlfriends tonight. Business is ticking along. I'm not filling my gaps and enjoying some extra time out. Usually life feels like I'm constantly running from one thing to the next, and now I can feel like I'm slowing down and loving it. Rather than just continually working, it's helping me to also start thinking again. I totally let go of my business ideas through my day today, and I can feel my thoughts and ideas bubbling away again. Another reminder that some self-care, rest, whatever fills your cup is so beneficial. She also saw Harry Styles on Wednesday, and it felt so good to be out of routine and do something fun. It made me realize I can do different things for fun, and life doesn't have to be so rigid. Oh my goodness, way to go, Sonia. So first of all, I just love this because I think a lot of us don't see enjoying the slowness as a win. And it is. That's one of the reasons I want to share this win with you. Enjoying like a change of pace and celebrating that you get to enjoy not being so busy, and that when there are gaps in the schedule, you don't have to fill them. So important. So important. And also that you can go to a concert on Wednesday night. And of course, Harry Styles sounds amazing. So thank you, Sonia, for sharing that with us. Bianca, she is in our agency group. She has an update for us. She got a new client on a package for 2 times a week, another figure skater. And she got another referral, another figure skater being sent her way. I've been working with an older male with diastasis recti for the past month, and his physiotherapist said his DR is closing up. I wasn't confident I could help him close it up, so this boosted my confidence and reaffirmed the benefits of Pilates. I had a great session with a business financial advisor to ensure my corporation set up well, and it was worth every penny. I got clarity on what I need legally and financially, so no more guessing. Holy freaking moly, these are huge wins. You got a new client, you got another referral, and you help support someone on something that you're like, I don't know, I've never done this before, but I think I can do it. And you got support, and you got feedback, and you got to celebrate what you're doing. And I love that you did the scary thing. So a few people will actually go talk to a financial advisor and actually make sure that they're doing things right from the beginning. Trust me, if you are running your own business, there's a lot you don't know, but there are some things you want to make sure you set up right from the start. So way to go. Bianca, thank you so much for sharing these with us. Okay, so my first win that I'm going to share with you that's a little bit past due, and it's only because I was in the midst of it that I couldn't do an FYF at the time. So we did summer camp, and I had this dream of doing summer camp with OPC, my company, onlinepilatesclasses.com, many, many years ago. In fact, we're about to turn 5. And I wanted to do a summer camp, but I wanted it to be with some other teachers. And at the time, I was the only teacher on the site. So I was like, well, we'll just have to wait. And then we got the teachers on the site, but change is hard. So we had to ride the change. And then we started doing these little workshops throughout the year to introduce more people to them. And I still wanted the summer camp. And we had some obstacles along the way this year that meant planning summer camp earlier was not an option. And that's not usually how we work. We like to plan things well in advance. So I was a little concerned we wouldn't be able to do a summer camp. We'd have to cancel. And we freaking did it. We freaking did it. And I just want to say shout out to Rachel Piper, Mindy Westfall, Tammy Adrian George, Christine Cam Lynch, Lori Watson. Y'all brought such incredible inspiration to the Pilates space for people of all Pilates levels. Your individual workouts and workshops were just fabulous. I loved them so much. I learned so much. I mean, I was just like, oh, that's so creative. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, I totally get how that works. I just love it. I love that different experiences can teach us different things. And then we did a team workshop together on the teaser, and that was a blast. So we'll be doing another team workshop together this fall, not another camp, but summer camp was so much fun. We didn't have a single tech difficulty. The things that didn't go right were kind of out of our control, but we were able to fix them. Thank goodness we have an amazing team. And so the win is just that we didn't let the obstacle stop us from just giving it a try. It would have been actually fine for us to have postponed it or just rescheduled it as a winter camp. But we didn't. We actually totally 100% did it as a summer camp that we planned so that we could make mistakes, so that we could learn from it, so that we could take notes for the next time. And throughout the time, we're like, oh my God, this is amazing. Okay, I want to change this for next time. Okay, this is amazing. Okay, I want to change this. And I just want to say to you, there's a difference between judging and observing. All right, judging is oh, we fucked up. We should have just done this anyways. No, you don't know what you don't know, right? So we didn't know that having a 4:30 class on a Saturday might not be the most amazing way to do that. And so now we know we'll put that on an earlier time on Sunday so that we end earlier in the day so that people in Europe aren't in bed when that's going on and people on the East Coast aren't having dinner on a Saturday night. So lesson learned. It's so important. You can observe and think through things without judging yourself or thinking that you did it wrong. We didn't do anything wrong. We did things to the best of our ability when we were dreaming things up. And the team was phenomenal, just fabulous. So what you can't learn, what you can't have is wins and lessons from thinking. You do have to take some action to get some clarity. And our summer camp is just proof of that, taking that action and getting that clarity. And I'm just so excited. And I have one more win to share with you, and then I'll let you go on to celebrate your wins because you should do that. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to show this to you. This is a cover of a magazine. It's called ICONFIT. And it's their volume 1 of their spring 2023. No, it's their it's volume 6, guys, spring 2023, Roman numerals. Not my thing. Anyways, if y'all remember James Patrick, when he was on here, he talked about goals and how he doesn't have a goal of how many magazine covers he's going to get in a year, but he has a goal of how many pitches he'll send out because that is what in his control. So I could never have a goal of being a cover model in a magazine. But I did make sure I put myself in the room to be considered for ICONFIT. And ICONFIT, this issue is all about teamwork. And they did a whole article with Brad and I. It's 2 pages inside a magazine. And we're on the back cover. And it's so freaking cool. I'm so freaking stoked about it. I love it so much. And so you can get that ICONFIT magazine online. If you want the hard copy, you want to see us on that back cover. It's cool as fuck. So what a win, even though really the win was just actually submitting ourselves and sharing why we are a team that is worth people learning from. And the results of that win are that we're on the back cover. So fun. Okay, now go celebrate your wins. Go celebrate even the wins that are in the midst, or even the wins where you're that wasn't exactly the way I wanted to go. You did the thing. You got started. That's a win. All right. Thank you so much for listening to this. Make sure you share this with a friend. Celebrate your FYFs. Tag me on Instagram if you're doing it. We're also on Threads and all the other places. So tag us anywhere. Share your wins with us so we can be inspired and celebrate back with you. And also you can get your friends to celebrate some wins and have an amazing day.
That's all I got for this episode of the Be It Till You See It podcast. One thing that would help both myself and future listeners is for you to rate the show and leave a review. And follow or subscribe for free wherever you listen to your podcast. Also, make sure to introduce yourself over at the Be It Pod on Instagram. I would love to know more about you. Share this episode with whoever you think needs to hear it. Help us and others be it till you see it. Have an awesome day.
Be It Till You See It is a production of the Bloom Podcast Network.
It's written, filmed, and recorded by your host, Lesley Logan, and me, Brad Kroll.
It is produced and edited by the epic team at Diseño.
Our theme music is by Ali at Apex Production Music, and our branding by designer and artist Gianfranco Cioffi.
Special thanks to Melissa Solomon for creating our visuals and Samena Velazquez for our transcriptions.
Also to Angelina Herrico for adding all the content to our website. And finally to Meredith Crowell for keeping us all on point and on time.